Yeah, that's it. I'm super excited. Alex is super excited.
Yeah, I am.
Austin.
I'm super excited. What am I excited
Austin's
about?
here. You're excited to see what's going on in the world of electronic artists. Like it's a great time to make electronic art. And here is a collective of electronic artists. Austin Walker from Waypoint, thank you so much for being here.
Happy to be here anytime.
Brad Shoemaker is out, taking some time off, and Austin,
well deserved,
answered the bat signal. So. Thank you. Yes, very well deserved.
Always.
So we're gonna get started in just a little bit here with this EA Play Live. We're gonna be watching it here. I'll flip over to here. This is how we're all gonna watch it together with this audio in the background.
I see. Interesting. Yeah.
Great little
square,
circle,
triangle. The pre-COVID E3 live event thing of there being inoffensive top 40 like up and coming pop music played over and over again in an amphitheater or a theater before a live show.
I do kind of miss that.
Just hearing like Imagine Dragons and
I don't miss
whoever else.
Yeah, I miss it. I miss it. I want the thunder, and I need to know.
Yes, thunder.
I need to know,
yeah.
The thunder, I need to know what's radioactive, and now I don't. Now I don't know.
I always forget that somehow the only band you actually know the song titles for is Imagine Dragons.
Weird.
I don't know how that happened, but
I have heard so much. My kids really like Imagine Dragons, and so like we have played a lot of Imagine Dragons in this household.
Okay,
yeah.
But I dare you to imagine other things like FIFA. Other things like Battlefield. I dare you. I challenge you to imagine these things here with less than 4 minutes to go for EA Play. What are we gonna see here?
So okay, what else am I imagining? Are we imagining the rumored remake or new release in the Dead Space series that had been kind of talked about? Can we imagine that?
I dare not to imagine that.
Is there any reporting on how far along that thing might be? Because if it's like anything else kind of in the EA verse that is not sports or Battlefield, I feel like maybe not ready.
Yeah, I mean, we can imagine all sorts of things. There's a return of Mirror's Edge. There's we have the imagine a Burnout, a new Burnout game. Imagine Paradise, if you will. And imagine
Visualize Burnout Paradise. Okay, I can do that.
I'm visualizing it.
They're not doing that.
I don't think it's happening though.
No.
Imagine more than a slideshow for something like a Dragon Age. Imagine more.
They've already said, sorry, that's not happening.
All right,
Dragon Age Mass Effect not going to be here. They've said maybe they're lying to get us our defenses down. I don't think that's true.
Also, no Skate for sure, because they did a little teaser. Check out this mocap video at the beginning of the week, and it's like, yep, that's all we got right now.
That's all we got? Yeah, okay. That's a bummer.
Dragon Age Mass Effect. What a combo. Dame is what I said. Dame. Dame. Yeah. The Dame combo is what I want to see. I don't know. Maybe we'll probably see some Battlefield, right?
We'll definitely see some Battlefield. Yes. We'll definitely see sports. We'll definitely see... what about not Titanfall, but
Apex?
Something else from Respawn. Apex, Jedi Fallen Order 2.
Oh, that
definitely. I want to say the pre-show for this had someone from Respawn on, so it could just be more Apex content, or they might actually have whatever.
They could show that new character. Yeah, they could show that new character in play that they showed off the. The hat guy.
Yeah.
No consequence or no coincidences guy.
Yeah.
Any skate stuff? Is that not happening? What's this word on?
Vinny, I literally just told you that.
Oh, did you say that? Sorry. When did you say
like
that?
A minute and a half ago, man. Come on.
A minute and a half ago is like hours for me. I was looking over here and I wasn't looking over here. Anyways, there gonna be skate stuff?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay. How about Dragon Age?
This week.
Nope, no Dragon Age ready.
Mass Effect?
Did you see the thing this week? No Mass Effect. Did you see the thing this week where a t-shirt company, a like merch company was like, what's going on in the world of Thetis, which is the Dragon Age setting? Find out in a few days. And it's like, it's going to be t-shirts. They're going to sell you t-shirts, but a subset of, and a lot of fans were like, oh, they're just going to sell us t-shirts. They're not, this, this T-shirt company isn't going to give us the news on the new.
It's
Dragon
inside
Age
the
game.
T-shirt. It's printed on the inside.
What if they do?
When people are so desperate, they were so desperate for Dragon Age news that they got their hopes up, and then the T-shirt company had to come out and be like, to be clear, we're talking about T-shirts. We are not talking about new Dragon Age information. It was sad. It was. I get it. I want more information.
Folks, we've got about 30 seconds left until we get to what I can only assume is going to be big skate news, Dragon Age, and Mass Effect news.
I can't deal with this.
And until I hear otherwise, that's what I'm going with. So I'm excited.
Up the purse.
Killing me.
Damn.
Killing me.
Dameska. Dragon Age, Mass Effect, skate. Damska.
It'd be sick if I could skate through the Citadel. I
Would
think
it,
that
though?
would rule.
Like it's pretty much just a
Commander
big half
Shepard.
pipe, right? It's like pretty much a big loop.
Yeah,
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite half pipe on the Citadel.
yeah, exactly. I think you have to like avoid C-Sec. Garrus would be chasing you around,
You're a
yelling
punk.
at you.
You're a Citadel punk.
Overboarding is not a
all right.
crime.
All right, here we go. This is definitely Mass Effect.
Japanese breakfast.
Japanese
in a different
breakfast just
video
in
game?
every video game now?
Yeah,
I'm not against it because I like her, but
same.
Maybe they're their own video game now.
This feels Simsy to me. Oh, it is. She's singing in Simlish.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
got it. Okay. Well, that was cute.
Love that video.
It's cute.
What's up, everyone? I'm Alex Ackerman.
And I'm Andy McNamara, and you are watching the 2021 EA Play Live pre-show.
I forgot that Andy was there.
Concert for Cows.
I didn't
That's gotta
know.
be a first, but probably my favorite way to open a show ever.
It's
the
amazing.
latest expansion for Sims 4 Cottage Living is out today, so go get your cross stitch on and check it out after the show.
All right, in just a few minutes, the
Wait.
EA Play Live main event is coming.
We're in a
with all the
countdown
news,
to the- another-
sweepstakes,
we
and
just-
surprises you know
14
and
Is
love.
this the
minutes.
pre-show?
But first, we want to take a moment to recap all the news that's been
Maybe.
revealed this summer. And what a summer it's been.
So wait a
Oh,
minute.
yeah.
The
I
pre-show
personally
is
have
the
done nothing else
opening of
but
the
play
show?
Mass Effect Legendary Edition.
I think you actually mean Roman
Seems like it.
Garrus.
Okay.
or
I mean, look,
maybe
I can
that's just me.
kill 14 minutes.
Been
That's
a
fine.
huge summer regardless for EA
Well,
originals. The talented Joseph.
what
Fares
I
and the
heard
team
was
over
no
at
Mass
Beasley
Effect, and
just
clearly
released the critically
Mass
acclaimed
Effect
and
right
out
highly
of the gate
favorite
here.
favorite.
Uh-huh,
It's
so
the pre-show, and it's for a
Millions of
game
you
that's
have
already
been
out.
dodging with Dodgeballs and Velen's Knockout City, and the soon-to-be-released Lost in Random was an official Tribeca Film Festival selection.
Congrats to the Zoink team. We can't wait to play. And for those who haven't yet been acquainted
You know,
with their
what I'm getting
magical
from
world,
this?
let's take a look at the story trailer
that?
for Lost in Random.
I kind of want to be in a studio. a little
Yeah,
bit.
dude.
I
Well,
do miss
yeah,
studios.
World of random.
It was nice.
What I was
We
getting
did
from
that for
this-
E3, and it was nice.
Yeah.
What I was getting from this is that someone got a hold of Andy and gave him a stylist. They definitely was like, okay, you're gonna be on camera. Let's get the stylist in front of you.
Queen.
I miss the glasses. I'll be
When a
honest.
child comes of age, they must roll this dice
Look
just
at
once.
that dice
In so
master.
determine their fate for all eternity.
Happy birthday.
Oh. Oh, that's a bad birthday.
Damn.
Be grateful.
This is what it means to be an adult.
Yes.
Is here for your special day. Now roll the dice and let's see what kind of person you truly are.
Only six types of people, huh?
That's, Listen, when you gotta advertise, you gotta put people in the buckets.
Hold on, Odd. Oh, where is this place? Stop trying to kill me!
I love that little dice guy.
Are you,
Foolish child, turn back and run.
Be very careful, even. We're
Is
in
this-
uncharted territory.
Like, this is officially not Tim Burton, right?
No.
I believe.
Okay.
I believe it is
Look, a
not.
lot of game developers were very inspired by the works of Tim Burton.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That continues to pay dividends to this day.
Dice? I haven't seen a real one in years.
I was saying I was getting big, like, hey, we gave Double Fine an actual budget vibe from this.
Ah,
Supposed to say something important.
tragic backstory guesses on the queen.
wait.
Got a bad roll.
Got a bad
Yeah.
roll.
Got a bad roll.
Where are you?
She thought she was a 6, but she was actually a 2.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh my gosh. I mean, if you're Tim Burton, do you look at this and just go, "Hell yeah," or are you like,
Yeah.
I think I drew this in a notebook somewhere.
If I'm Tim Burton, I just take a glance at my bank account and I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, what's he making these days that I'm, you know?
Not much, as far as I know.
Wait, did
Still
he
cashing
put out
those
a
Alice in
Dumbo
Wonderland checks.
Dumbo
Every time we
movie?
watch it.
Oh, right, I forgot about that. I heard it was
that
awful.
live action one?
First look at combat gameplay
Yeah.
later on in the main show.
Anyway, that looked
Speaking of combat,
looks cool.
I can tell you as a part of the team over at Respawn that Apex will be showing up later today in a pretty big way.
Of course, Battlefield 2042 has some big news to share as well, but you would already know that if you tuned into the EA Play Spotlight series.
Hey,
Over the
Andy,
last
chill
few
out.
weeks,
Why you gotta
we've
treat me
gathered
like
creative leaders
So why aren't you watching our
Why are you gonna
Spotlight
drag-
series?
share their
What the
insights.
fuck?
And some exciting news.
Yeah, we did. Here are a few of the highlights.
I don't know if I like this kind of condescending, snarky banter they're giving me right now.
Always go with Beyonce.
Flawless.
Exactly.
Hypermotion is a next-gen exclusive technology powered by real football that brings gameplay to the next level of realism. Hypermotion integrates advanced 11
We have
versus
trapped
11
several soccer
mocap
players in
and
a
machine
studio,
learning
and they will
models
live
designed
mocap
to
for
create
you
the
your
most
game.
Authentic, responsive, and fluid experience on the pitch.
Scouting as a whole is being revamped. So you start things off essentially.
Oh, look at them.
by
They're on
getting a
some. They're on like
Yeah.
a fake
every player. And
football
one of the
stadium
big goals I had
studio.
was,
They're like on
I wanted to add
AstroTurf in there.
complexity to the
Yeah.
feature, but I wanted to
Fancy.
remove some of the tedious.
Look at it, it blends right into the
I
background.
think we're having a sort of golden age at the moment.
They're
where
using
this freedom is
Volume,
allowed.
the Lucasfilm
People like
Oh,
myself,
okay, yeah,
right.
can
Mandalorian
start to see
setup, you
themselves
know?
coming through in these stories, and I hope that authenticity isn't lost.
You know, I think that's exactly why we're indie studios, because that authenticity is worth the struggle.
I didn't realize that Knockout City was an EA thing.
To ask people for a bit of faith to stick with the idea and
The
just go with it.
dodgeball,
We're
like,
not sure what it will
they were just showing it, weren't they?
You know what? Go for it.
I don't know, my
They give you
internet
that
cut out for
space
about
and
10
room to
seconds.
play.
I
Oh,
think
yes,
that's,
yeah.
that was during that
Okay.
part, so okay.
Yeah, yeah.
And rare to see.
Now is the time to make something totally great and unique. It's harder in a movie today because it's been going on for longer.
Okay, that's an argument.
How come
Please just stop asking Joseph Ferris about things.
Excited from Battlefield 2042 at EA Play Live.
So I think it's that mode that was on a whiteboard for many decades and many years and never kind of happened, and now Christian and his team and LA have been, orchestrating and building it. So Christian.
I'm hoping that the players, the community will really embrace and like what we're going to show them.
Is your family still a Battlefield family?
I think we're gonna go back. We fell off.
Okay.
We were Battlefield, and then we were Siege for a while, and then we were Apex, then we were
Right.
Destiny.
Then we're been all over these Badlands. Yeah.
Outriders? Is that yeah? Outriders currently.
Yeah, Outriders.
And probably when the new Battlefield comes back around, we'll probably jump back into there.
There is. And
Sure.
speaking of EA Sports, it's been a big month for FIFA news. So let's treat ourselves for another look at the FIFA 22 trailer.
This is real world footage. That's where games are.
No, I think this is the game. This is when they say if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's this.
It's all this.
Yeah. FMV. They're doing FMV this year. Really?
my
They're
gosh.
FMV.
They're way
FIFA.
overdue for an FMV soccer game.
But it's cyber soccer.
Look at this hypermotion data.
Yeah, I kind of got that from the little clip they said before. I didn't especially need a deeper dive on that, but it is what it is. I'm happy for these soccer players who are like presumably all interested in like how sick they look in FIFA. Every year there's dope videos of like someone going around showing soccer players what their FIFA numbers are, like what their stats are, and that's always very endearing and fun. What do you mean I only have a 72 in agility or whatever?
Did they actually have to make some changes for this one, for the Ultimate Team stuff, or is that still in litigation?
No idea. Good question.
I thought I
Great
remembered that some European regulation might have come down where they might have to actually tell you what's in the packs. But I can't remember if that actually came to fruition or not.
Like
I don't know, I did a search and I got two stories here. One says they made 1.62 billion from Ultimate Team, and one says they raked in $3,000 per minute last year.
Per minute
for Ultimate Team.
God.
Yeah, $3K per minute from Ultimate Team.
All the updates coming to FIFA 22. Now, FIFA
Well, if you'd like to give us $3,000 per minute, nextlander.com.
That's our next tier. It just drains 3,000 per minute. And you could get a sick card.
Yeah.
9 of them have been revealed.
Virtual
I will
cards,
open a
sorry.
pack of Fleer cards for you if you give me $3,000 a minute.
According to user Lomim, they have a new feature where the packs show you what's inside before you open it, and a timer that resets before you can see a new pack.
There's more where that came from. And remember,
Gotcha.
if you pre-order the Ultimate Edition before August 11th, you will get a bonus.
Someone in the chat said, "Gotchas
Heroes
print
pack."
money." And at $3,000 per minute, I think it's faster than printing money.
Yes, they do.
I think
Yeah, you couldn't.
One benefit of being a
You could be printing $1,000 bills.
is your ticket to getting
A minute. I think if you were printing hundreds, you
50s?
could get there.
You think you can get the?
How long does a single sheet count? Or how long does a single sheet of money does it take to print?
And speaking of
They probably come
You
out
print a
pretty
sheet
quickly.
in a minute,
Yeah,
right? They probably come out pretty quick.
Is it cut up though?
including gear from
Is it
No,
like-
so if you have to count the cuts. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, the cuts take time.
memberships.
Gotta be exact.
It's all done with a scissor. One guy
to the main show
just
for your
cuts them up.
chance to
Yeah.
win.
See, they're putting Aloy in Genshin Impact.
No.
Yes, that's right. Because
They're putting
I
Aloy. Speaking of gacha
personally
games, they're putting
have
Aloy in Genshin Impact later this
hand-coded
year.
An Apex Legends Jumpmaster weapon charm.
I don't love it.
Sure.
That you can earn
It's
just
fine.
from
It's
watching the
fine.
show
She'll
on
be a.
Twitch. So
I
Apex
bet she'll be
Is
OP.
she the first guest
You're not
character?
going to wanna miss
She's
a
the
closer
first
look
guest
at the
character.
latest legend
Okay.
coming to the Apex games.
Yeah.
If
Do they
you don't
have
know
some
who
kind of
I'm
like
talking
co-marketing
about,
deal
we
with
got our
PlayStation
first
or
look at
something?
Seer just a few days ago.
I would say it's the opposite of that, which is that
Okay.
doing cross-platform stuff has been a pain in the ass. They only just started doing it. I bet this is part of that, is what it is. They kind of greenlit
What's this though?
cross-platform stuff. This is the new Apex character.
Oh,
Have you not seen this? It's sick.
No.
This is like the character trailer for this new guy. It's awesome.
Like this is kind of what I want my new Mass Effect to look like. Can we just can we have it look like this?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Will be a cursed child. His eyes drawing us all to the flame. Refuse the child's gaze, or be undone. One glance will reduce a mountain to dust.
It's a lot. It's a lot of power for a little boy.
Is he Cyclops?
He's like Cyclops meets Lil Nas X.
Okay.
Yeah.
And an ocean.
Don't do that.
Yeah, he's a whatever, an Apex legend. It's fine. There's no fall damage in that game, remember?
Oh, that's true. You can and you slide. Well, there's a
Slide.
hat.
Yeah, there's a hat.
Wait, they gave him an Undertaker hat?
They did. They really did.
Everything he touches will be changed. This, it cannot be unseen.
I bet we'll see gameplay for this guy today. That's
That would make
it's very
The
fun.
Apex team is getting wilder and wilder with those lore trailers. I can't wait to see more.
Trust me, you're not alone. I love that trailer, but we have a lot more coming up during the main show that you're not going to want to miss.
And that is now mere moments away. But one last recap from us featuring one of the newest members of the EA Sports family,
I want a stylist.
Codemasters.
Yes. You'll know them best from
How do I
their
get one?
incredible slate of racing titles
Money.
like Dirt, Grid, and the F1
Okay.
series, whose latest
Money.
development just dropped
$3,000 a
few days
minute.
ago.
If you follow F1, you know it's been
Yep.
an absolutely
That's what you
crazy year
need.
so far with some amazing rivalries. Well, if you want to put yourself right in the middle of that, Cody's is here to make that dream a reality. Let's drop straight
Say
into the
Cody's?
action
Is he called
F1
Codemasters
2021
Cody's?
trailer.
Nice.
Is that a thing? People in the chat, is that a thing? Do they call the fans call Codemasters Cody's?
Or are they trying to start something that is
I
ill-advised?
feel like I've heard Cody's before.
There's a mix in the chat.
It's a little too close to
Don't know what to
cooties.
believe. Yeah. They did a big story mode this year for this F1 game. You got a racer, he's kind of down and out, works his way back up, you know?
I mean, F1 is one of the more high drama
Yeah.
racing sports. I feel like there's some good personalities in there. You can do some work around that.
I mean, EA likes putting a little bit of, for better or worse, story in their sports titles. So
They sure do.
I hope there's a ghost.
Yes, the ghost of Senna is advising you throughout the entire mode.
Here's my F1 fan fiction that I want. You're part of the pit crew, and the guy comes in and he just quits racing, and they're like, "We got to finish the race." And he's like, "I'm done," and you jump in the car and take over. Like, oh my gosh, from pit crew to number one.
Wait, so basically you're just Amuro from fucking Mobile Suit Gundam, but like it's just like you're taking over the F1 car?
That's right.
Someone has to get in it. Yeah, exactly.
You're a child driver.
We'll have more from
That's right.
It's legal for some reason. That's legal.
It's Europe, you know, you can get away with it.
Well, it turns out that the F1 team wants this to happen because they're actually doing tests on trying to make psychic drivers, and so they're pushing this young driver to further and further break the limits.
I never knew my parents. Your mom was the number one F1 driver. She died in F1 space.
Oh no!
And we put her genes in the car, and then the car starts talking to you
Well,
while
now
you're
we're
driving.
sliding towards Ava. This is Ava now. It's just Ava.
Hello, son. Cody? That's me.
Oh, it's Cody. Yeah.
Coming to you from Los Angeles, California.
Xavier!
Is EA Play
Xavier.
Live
Shoutouts.
2021. I'm your host, WWE superstar Xavier.
New
with
Day Power
AKA
Positivity in comic book
Austin
shops
Creed,
right now.
and we have an
Good job.
amazing
Nice
show
job.
today.
Huh?
We've got world premiere gameplay, exclusive first looks, including a brand new multiplayer experience.
I'm not
for
saying he
Battlefield
should do this
2042,
because I
and
think
a few
he's
more
doing just
surprises
fine in the
they
career
won't
he
even let
has,
me
but
tease.
he is genuinely born
Just
for
like
this
last
kind of
week, we got
hosting
some
job.
amazing prizes
He
to give
has it
away.
like that.
So keep an eye out throughout the show for hidden letters.
He has the
They'll
energy.
Spell out a secret code that you'll need at the end of the show if you want a chance to
Oh,
win
no.
Polaris gear, Logitech gadgets, and thousands of codes from great EA
They
games,
did this last
including
year?
Mass Effect
Or
Legendary
during-
Edition, Dirt 5, and more. So let's get to it.
Oh man, surrounded by cars.
Yeah.
Xavier, look out! The car's coming right for you.
I feel like I'm on like a Disney ride with Xavier here in this whole, like, I feel like we're about to go somewhere.
EA has long played home to fan-favorite
It.
racing titles from
I and
Need
a
for
T so
Speed
far.
to Burnout to
Oh,
Real
okay.
Racing. And now that the experts at Codemasters are joining the EA family, that incredible lineup just got supercharged with the addition of franchises like Grid, Dirt, Project Cars, and F1. So if you like racing,
All
if
the
you
cars.
like being in the
Oh, it's
driver's
gonna be.
seat,
It's in the game.
you're
That's my
gonna
prediction.
love what Codemasters has cooked
Oh,
up for us
no.
today. But first, let's take a quick look at what they do best.
Cars? Was it
Make-
cars?
Make fondue.
It's cars. There was a brief period where Codemasters was putting out non-car games, wasn't there?
Codemasters did that evil, the Minions thing,
Yeah.
didn't
Yes. They did the
Not
evil
Minions,
game.
but,
No, it's a
Minions. No, they did Minions. That was with them.
hell is that game?
No, I don't know
called?
this game. What is this
Overlord.
game?
Overlord?
Thank you, yeah.
Overlord. Yes.
They did Overlord, and I think they also did that Clive Barker's Jericho game.
Wow, that was
If I
forever
remember
ago,
correctly.
huh?
Yeah.
Overlord was a
Correct.
Cody's joint.
Yes. Yes. Also, body count.
Okay. Don't work for body count at all.
No, I mean, first-person shooter. The 360. No.
No.
Well, how about? Certainly, you remember Dizzy Prince of the Yolk Folk. Dizzy Prince of the Yolk Folk. No?
Who doesn't?
You don't remember that?
Yeah.
I they said which cars these are? I don't know which game they're actually
This is
showing
all
here.
of them. That's just all.
It's all the
of them.
cars?
Yeah.
Okay.
From London is Codemasters
Celebrating
senior
the fact
game
that they bought
designer,
cars.
Becky
Okay.
Crossdale. Welcome, Becky.
Hey, Austin.
Hey, now I heard that you might have a little surprise.
Damn, using his
for us
government
today.
name out here.
Yes, I do, and I don't know if you can tell, Austin, but I am so excited.
It is interesting that they
because
bill
on
him as
behalf
Xavier
of the
Woods
entire
on the thing, but then
Codemasters
it's just
team,
like, all right, now you're Austin. Let's do
this
it.
is a world
Yep.
premiere trailer for Grid Legends.
Yeah, I'm sure, that must be confusing for people who are like, wait, what? Did she just get his name wrong?
And he does Austin
Grid.
Creed on the YouTube channel, so
Yes, yes.
13 coming.
I thought they were saying grit, which I was like, oh, is that a new thing, like dirt and then grit? But it's probably grid,
Grid.
right? Yeah, grid.
10 teams, dozens of drivers, only one can become champion.
My name is Yume Tanaka. My goal is to become the first woman ever to win the championship.
They know who I am. I'm Nathan McKay.
I don't know who you are.
5-time Grid Series world champion. Soon to be 6 times. That's a new record.
If it's grid legal, I can build it to win. Touring cars, muscle cars, open wheel, drift.
This is
Best team, best car.
some reality TV intro trailer here.
I was saying, are these real people? Because I'm getting big. These are your targets, Agent 47
Yeah.
energy from these people.
Diana's gonna come on, yeah.
I think this is
There's
fake.
that racing level.
These are not
this is
like real.
definitely fake.
This is it has to be. Yeah.
Bring it on, baby.
Please do this with FMV. I'm begging you.
Yes.
Please.
But only if it's
Yes,
FMV.
yes.
Becky, this
It seems like it is.
When you drive by the window, you need to see an FMV, kind of like dataless encounter where they had
There's
their
a dataless
faces,
encounter.
Yeah, inside
Looks
the
like
thing.
you guys are really up in the ante on storytelling.
Well, first and foremost, the Grid series has always been about delivering gameplay excellence. And with Grid Legends, you are still getting that same immersive racing experience that you know and love.
How many Grid games have they
But
made?
this time we are taking things up a notch, and we're adding another layer on top of that.
Because Grid is the one that spawned out of Toka Race Driver,
I
right?
do love a good story, and I feel like
Correct.
I've seen
Race
a lot of
Driver
those
Grid
faces.
came out in 08.
Yeah,
There have
we
been
had the
3 others
absolute
since
pleasure
then.
of working
wow.
with the
Okay.
incredibly talented Shooty
Grid 2,
Gatwa,
Grid
who plays
Autosport,
the
and
wonderful
Grid.
Eric in Netflix's Sex Education.
Okay.
We also
Wait,
captured the
is this
entire
Grid?
thing
This
using
one counts as
extended
Grid, or
reality
is there-
XR.
This is Grid.
No, Grid was
Using the
2019.
Mandalorian.
This is
Okay.
Grid
People have
Legends.
seen that
Okay.
tech
Right.
in action. It's what
New
they used
Grid.
to create those incredible
New
worlds.
Grid.
Well, it sounds amazing, but this obviously isn't racing in space, right?
No, we are using this tech to draw you further into
Why?
this
Fast and
racing
Furious did it. Why
experience.
can't they?
We really want to bring you deeper into the Grid world than ever before. It's also been really great for our actors because they're acting against something that's visually there. It's not the same as green screen or motion capture. They are stepping into our Grid world and
Yeah,
reacting.
this is
Wait, they
the
are
same
doing the-
basic.
Can you give
Yeah.
any
The Mandalorian
Yeah.
on the
stuff.
story, or would that be spoilers?
Without any spoilers, we are giving you a classic underdog tale. We were putting you straight into the driver's seat, right in the middle of the Grid World Series, where you'll be facing off against the all-dominant Raven West team. That is a team that does not like to share the
Gotta take him
tarmac.
down.
And for the rest of the story, well, you just have to wait and see.
But let's talk gameplay. We saw a new big range of vehicles in that trailer. Can you talk about those a little bit?
Oh yeah, there are so many vehicles. We are giving
It's
you
a me, George,
big
or
rigs,
says
stadium trucks, drift
Grid
cars,
Cinematic Universe
open wheelers,
confirmed. Yep.
muscle
GCU
cars,
starts now.
Electric cars. We are giving you hyper cars like the Aston Martin Valkyrie. Have you seen that car? And we are also giving you multi-class mixed racing,
The laugh was
which means
very
that you
good.
can take any of those cars and put them together on the same track.
Whoa, I just saw a big rig take out an open wheeler in the trailer, and I love it. So is there anything else that you can tell us about Grid Legends?
Without giving too much away, there is a ton of new stuff for the fans to sink their teeth into, including some new modes such as boost mode and elimination mode. We've also got some fancy new locations like the iconic city of Moscow. We've also got the beautiful city of London as well, so you can drive right past Buckingham Palace, or you could travel to
Moscow,
the stunning
iconic.
Strada Alpina
London,
and take
merely
one of
beautiful.
our beautiful hypercars to its limit.
All right, well, you heard it here first. Storytelling and extended reality, mixed class racing, new modes, new locations. This is beyond exciting. So Becky, thank you so much for your time.
No, thank you, Austin.
Of course. All right, folks. So we're just getting started. We've seen Grid Legends, and now it's time for a different breed of legend.
Ooh, that was nice to walk off.
Yeah, he's good at this. He's fantastic at it. Like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I mean, he's got charisma just overflow. Like,
that's the new guy's like weird Iron
2
Man
years
chest
ago,
piece.
Apex Legends
Look at
came
that!
out of nowhere.
You went stage right, but he came out stage left.
You think he just walked around behind like a thing and like came back in? You think this is live?
Like a little jog around?
There's an S. I'm telling you, it's in the game.
So what's next for Apex? Well, today we have answers. Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you Apex Legends Emergence.
Change. I see it in everything. I see it in a boy rocked by tragedy. Transform his pain and defy
Young Mirage is not something I thought I would need. Sad young emo Mirage.
He just wanted friends. That's why he made, duplicates.
Of their home.
Yeah.
I see it in a girl. Tortured by revenge, embrace hope when love awakens her heart.
Suddenly realizing it's been a while since I've really dug into Apex.
Yeah, there's a bunch of characters. New ones.
Into a legend. Change is relentless. But that does not mean it cannot be beautiful.
We're noting this is Ike Amadi, who was Javik in ME3.
Oh, nice.
Thought that voice sounded familiar.
Yeah.
Take comfort.
Oh,
that was sick.
You must adapt. Surrender. And embrace your true nature.
you think he moves like this in the game? Or you think he's just got like standard? I'm running.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm running.
I'm running. I'm jumping.
Maybe there'll be like a moat during the glide down where he does some cool shit. But
or like when he does the mega kills or like the glory kills.
Yeah. The execution things.
Execution things.
I mean, listen, if he's doing Simone Biles shit while he's just shooting people, like, that's great. I'm into it. But yeah, that doesn't feel super realistic.
Put lava in that gun? What just happened?
Filled it up with some attitude.
For this chaos.
All right, that's a power. Like a mapping thing?
All of us thrown together.
Yeah, maybe. I think somebody has that already, don't they?
Yeah, Blood. What's their name? Blood. Blood.
Oh.
Bloodhound.
Fight
Blood guy.
and fall.
Mr. Blood.
Accept it.
Yes.
And rise above.
Huh.
Wow.
That's right. Sell it, man. Sell it.
Like slap-jawed watching this.
Yep.
Because there's so much to unpack from that trailer. So let's go ahead and meet the man with all the answers. Apex game director Chad Grenier. So happy to have you here, Chad.
Thanks, Austin. I'm happy to be here. Before we get started, and
Happy to have you here and standing a respectful 6 feet away.
Hey.
All right, well, a subset of them. If you love Apex, it's because of these amazing developers that are working hard.
You're supposed to have audio.
Apex Legends for us.
Well, oh well.
Well, big love to the whole Respawn team, especially whoever came up with Lifeline, because that's my girl. But okay, there's a lot of
Somebody really just was like,
that
that was me!
So can you tell us some more about his abilities? I saw this man stare through walls. He's got drones coming out of his chest. Please tell me about his kit.
Yeah, similar to Bloodhound, Seer is all about tracking enemies.
Oh, there you go.
But in a different way, it has a very unique kit. So while you're aiming down the sights, you'll have a heartbeat sensor that will give you hints as to where an enemy might be. If you think you've located them, you can use your tactical, which sends out some of those drones out of your chest and will actually reveal and track the enemy's location. The ultimate is really powerful, especially in certain gameplay situations. You can send out hundreds of micro drones and create a sphere around an area that you choose, and all enemies that are moving quickly through that space are tracked.
I love when there's new abilities that kind of change the game, because this game obviously is always changing, always evolving, and whenever there's a new legend, there's always an interesting shift in the meta. So with those incredible abilities, how do you think that Seer is going to change the game?
Yeah, again, I mentioned Bloodhound also as a tracker, but unlike Bloodhound, Seer is about very precise and lingering information. So he's a bit more of a stealth-oriented legend, and you're going to see, I think, some interactions.
He wasn't doing much stealth in that trailer.
He was
very obvious.
Your footsteps are revealed.
Ah.
But now if you're walking slowly, you can avoid the detection. And so I think you'll see some interesting gameplay experiences and new ways to play.
I wonder how that'll
with slowing it
work
down
in the end game where everybody's kind of hunkered down, like the 3 teams. Interesting. That's super interesting. Like once you see the thing go up, everybody stop moving.
But this past season, for instance, it felt like Apex really moved beyond Battle Royale with the introduction of arenas. So what's the reaction been like for you guys?
The fan reaction has been really great. We're seeing a lot of players
I
enjoy
wanted to get in and
arenas,
try
which
these
is-
out and
which
just
is
never got
awesome.
around to
We're
it.
really excited to finally have a way to play Apex Legends beyond Battle Royale. And yeah, people are loving it. So we've got new maps in the works and some other things coming. I don't want to, talk about.
How many maps
just
are
yet,
there now?
but we've got a lot planned for arenas.
All right, fair. Well,
I believe they're
do
going
know that
back
you
to one of
guys
the first
announced
maps
ranked arenas
now.
are coming as well. Can you give us some information on that?
There have been
So we've got
3.
one
I think all
season
said
of
there have been
arenas under our
3.
belts now.
Kings
We wanted to
Canyon,
get
and then
we were seeing how
the
players
train
adapted
one,
to the mode,
and the
make
lava
sure to get the
one. I think
balance
those are the
right,
3.
Make sure that the price and the economy is
They've
correct.
changed over
And
time
now
and
we'll
stuff.
be introducing
Yeah, 3 Battle
incremental
Royale maps
emergence.
according to our
So
Discord.
it's a bit of a
Thank you, Joe the
different
Bald.
ranked system than we have in
I like
the
when
Battle Royale
something
mode. So we're really excited
new
for you to get your hands on
and
it.
Well, it's
really exciting
cool
comes
to
out for
see
Apex because a lot
always
of newer
doing
players come back
things,
in, and then I can play
leaning into
again,
competitive
be
with things
a
like
little competitive versus like,
Series.
oh,
So are we
everybody
seeing
who's
more
not
of the
doing well has
ALGS?
left, and now I'm just playing with people
We just
who
ended year 1 of
just
ALGS, our
steamroll,
championships recently
live here, yeah.
concluded, and it was amazing. There's like
Oh, apparently the
so
train
many
one was the
tactics
lava
and
one. The
amazing
third
plays
one's
in there.
Olympus. I don't think I
Many
ever played
teams were
Olympus.
Fighting
Oh, I
for
don't
the
think I did that
championship in the
either.
last round. We hit record numbers, so we're really excited in September to be kicking off year 2 of the ALGS. And for the first time, we're going to be inviting PlayStation and Xbox players to compete alongside the PC players, really see who's best, and an all-new league format. So we have more information at playapex.com/ALGS.
Well, I am beyond looking forward to it. And Chad, before you go, I have to ask, when can we see more from Seer?
We've got an awesome gameplay trailer coming on Monday, and Emergence drops on August 3rd. And for now, I can show you a finisher.
That's soon.
Of course, please.
Weird that they wouldn't do the gameplay. I guess I get the slow rollout. That makes sense, but I want to see abilities.
This game demands so
I think they're at the show his ultimate.
Well, this is just a finisher, I think.
No, this is just a finisher, I think, right?
Finisher, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
That's
like
terrible.
some Mortal Kombat
That's,
shit.
that's there's like tiny little things.
It's so awesome.
Yeah.
But Chad, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks, Austin.
Of course.
I mean, if it was
It's like-
Mortal Kombat, that would have gone
And
on for
again,
another minute and a
big shout
half,
out
but
to the
yeah.
whole Respawn
Something like a little
team.
like
Now for the
Hellraiser
Apex
about it,
fans
like
watching
something
on
tiny
Twitch
just
today,
pinging
Respawn
right
is
through your
hooking you up with
brain.
an exclusive Jump Master gun charm. So make sure you've got your Twitch and EA account linked.
I don't
and
ever
keep
want to be
watching the
Jump
show to
Master
earn
is the
that
thing.
drop.
No,
That's not the
I don't
only
either.
thing
I
we're
don't
giving
know
out
where we're
today.
going to drop.
Keep an eye out
Boys.
for the hidden letters that spell out a secret phrase, because at the end
Just
of
drop
the
me
show,
off anywhere.
we'll
I
give
don't
you
care.
a link where you can enter that code for your chance to win some great prizes, including codes for EA originals like Knockout City and It Takes Two. So speaking of originals, let's head across the ocean for some stop motion and check out a soon-to-be-released EA original, Lost in Random.
A dice game.
Oh, this is the thing we saw earlier, yeah.
Yeah.
And just like that,
Lost in random. I thought it was Lost and random.
introducing
I
a
see.
new segment.
Hello?
He stalled.
Oh boy.
Just like that, huh? Just like that, we made a left.
Somewhere random.
Okay. All right, anyway, it's coming soon and it looks really cool.
Austin stopped himself. He'd forgotten to mention the Tribeca Film Festival selection.
It was a selection. at the Tribeca Film Festival.
He's selling this all so well. He's so much better at this than so many
Look,
people.
man, I'm trying to run a whole show.
More enthusiastically. Really selling it.
Could you just let me intro the segment? Thank you. It was an official Tribeca Film Festival selection this summer, and it's coming soon. Joining us from Gothenburg, Sweden to tell us more is Zoink creative director Olav Redmo.
This would be unbearable if he wasn't pulling this off, but he is pulling this off.
How's it going, Olav? Thank you so much.
He
for
seems like
joining
someone who's
us.
had to do a lot with a little, you know?
So cool to see video games right next to movies being regarded as they should be.
Thank you, Austin. I'm so proud of the Sonic team and what we've accomplished, and I'm so happy about the selection because Lost in Random is really inspired by all these movies that I grew up with and stop-motion animation and dark fairy tales. And at Sonic, we're always trying to push narrative in video games, so I'm so happy, yeah.
Well, I can't wait to see more Olav of my life. What do you have for us today?
I'm super pleased to share a first look at one of our most unique aspects of Lost in Random's gameplay, Dice Battle, which is an exciting...
I'm sorry, I don't want to distract from this guy's game. Looks very cool, but like the Tilda Swinton hair is really distracting me.
You're Jack in a Box, buddy.
Olav is rocking it. Awesome. I feel like with the vest and
I feel like
shirt,
even everything going on there is a little Burton adjacent, even with the hair and everything.
Even and odd.
It's gonna be like the camera's gonna fall down. It's gonna be like a little shrine, like pictures of Tim Burton up and just like candles and stuff.
The roll of a dice.
I'm coming.
Together with this little fella, Even was determined to rescue her beloved sister.
Ah, okay.
Finally, we are seeing the dice.
Yeah, okay.
Fascinating world of random.
I'm more interested now than when I thought it was just kind of a character action looking thing that I was a little worried about, that there wasn't going to be enough there for... I mean, if it was a really good character action game, sure, but... Whoa. What happens if you yeah, okay, yeah.
That's against the rules. Oh, sure. A little girl with a dice. Those coins can be traded for cards.
Cards, cards. I got cards here, the greatest cards in the land.
I don't trust him. I would not buy cards from him.
No?
You don't know where those cards came from.
That's true.
That guy's making
Or those cards have
$3,000 a minute.
pack attached. Oh yeah, 100%.
Even uses her slingshot.
Are these cards ethically sourced?
No, absolutely not. You can trust me on that.
Her strange companion Dicey. And once fully charged, even can roll Dicey and freeze time itself. Let's see how she uses it.
Okay.
Shot a guy.
She used it by shooting that guy.
Yeah.
Impressive. Well done, even. Nice. Ooh, that was a good one.
As a Phantom Dust fan, I'm always happy whenever someone's done action card game combat, so I'm contractually obliged to be happy about this.
But just a chance at saving her sister.
I do enjoy the little sentient dice running around.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, action-based Dicey Dungeons is a version of this.
Just
Sure,
from
it says Gunslinger Time.
alone, I already need to play this game. It looks so cool. But what can you tell me about these combat cards that we're seeing?
Cards are just one part of Dice Battle, but I love the way they look, so I brought a few examples to show off.
Oh, okay, awesome. What are we looking at here then?
So as you saw, cards can be selected during combat that unleash new powers and abilities, like this one, for instance, Explosive Dice, which turns Dicey into this ticking time bomb. You just gotta be careful so it doesn't blow you up. Keep your distance. And where's this hammer of 2 lets you summon a giant hammer, which also gives even super strength to be able to swing it around.
Offensive maneuvers, I like it.
But it's not just about offense. Like we have also, for instance, Uma's Blessing, which comes from Uma, this old hidden witch, and she provides a bubble shield to protect Even. And that's just a taste. Like, there's a lot of different powers at your disposal. Some curse enemies, some heal even, or create traps. Some arenas also work as giant board games affected by rolling dicey. So you're gonna have to try different tactics to conquer the Queen's giant, mad, tabletop-themed arenas.
All right, Olav, obviously, my next question, you know it's coming. When can we play this game?
Yeah, my favorite question. Lost in Random releases on September 10th on PC, console, and Nintendo Switch. And
No
you can
kidding.
pre-order starting right after the show.
Nice.
And if you want a dicey companion of your own, it'll be available to EA Play members as a gun charm in one of my current favorites, Apex. So keep an eye out for that.
Well, you all heard it here first. And Olav, thank you so much for joining us.
Gun
It's
charm
been my
is a
absolute
really
pleasure,
menacing
Austin,
term.
and welcome to Random.
Gun charm.
Well, there you have it. Lost in
How much
Random is
charm
coming
does your
soon,
gun
but there's
have?
another EA original.
Not
that's
nearly
already
enough.
1 to
here.
10.
And it's
Yeah.
bringing that throwback playground heat to the masses. That's right. I'm talking about Knockout City.
Sure.
Uh-oh. Oh, okay.
I think people were talking about this for Nick Arcade. Yeah. Uh-huh. The show I believe also Cletus said he would love to host if it ever came back.
And they're just
I can
getting
see
warmed
it.
up. Here with more
Yeah, same.
I just saw it.
from Velen Studios in New
I
York.
mean, I would love to host that. Shit.
Thanks, Austin.
Sure.
We're so grateful to our community for the massive response to Knockout City. With millions of new brawlers, hundreds of thousands of crews, and nearly 1 billion KOs landed.
So this is out, right? Like,
Your
people play
response has
this.
really
Yeah.
been
Yeah. They have like
knockout.
a free
As an
demo
indie team
and some other
dedicated to
stuff.
taking creative
Fun.
risks, having all of you embrace this unique
I like
thing we've
crushed my
made
first
is an
match and was like, I think
amazing
I'm good.
feeling.
I did it.
And I
I'm
just
gonna
wanna
go out
say
on top.
Thank you. At launch,
Free to play up to level
we
20
promised you
apparently.
new features and updates.
What happens
that
after
keep
that?
the game fresh and exciting.
You have to pay money for
Today,
it.
I'm here to
$3,000 a
deliver
minute.
on that
A minute.
On behalf of the whole Velen Studios team, it's my absolute thrill to present Knockout City Season 2, Fight at the Movies.
In a world of chaos, where mayhem
Some movie
rules
themed
the streets,
skins and stuff.
is anyone strong enough to stop the unstoppable? A world where one hero rises to meet instant regret. A world where lovers chase their passions and feel.
This doesn't really feel like at the movies so much as at the pre-roll for the movies, where they talk about the movies and, you know, going out to the lobby.
Right.
Uh-huh. You get the
Maria
like
Menounos
fake-
in this.
Warriors fight for dodgeball supremacy.
Hey, we just saw Dodgeball City and got a sneak peek into Apex Legends.
In a child's bedroom?
I went and saw the Forever Purge last week, and there were pre-rolled AR games now.
Okay.
You hold up your phone to the screen to do like a Fast and Furious 9 racing mini game on your phone. I can't recommend it.
Okay. It doesn't sound
The
good.
Hollywood Drive-In opens July 27th.
We might be past where in a world trailers play. I feel like that's not the cliche. Now we're into like the
format anymore.
Yeah, we're into the like time the cuts to the gunshots. You know.
Time the shots, the gunshots, a lot of blah
Yeah.
still.
Yep.
You might come across me and my crew. We're called that baseline. You
Slow
won't be here,
version
but really
of
good.
well-known song
And
plays.
now,
It's kind of like
it's
clever.
available on all platforms with crossplay. So if you haven't yet, go ahead, get in there and give it a whirl.
I feel like I'm making a mistake.
The moment that you have been waiting for is here.
It is. What have I been waiting for?
Battlefield.
Oh, okay.
People love
Yes, I was
Battlefield.
waiting
People
for
love to
this.
fight.
You've read the hot takes and you already know that Battlefield is back, baby. You hear me? It's back. Battlefield is back.
I mean, I read the hot
Battlefield.
takes, but they weren't about Battlefield being back so much as the way they're leveraging a climate apocalypse for their war
Yeah,
game.
that's mostly what I read.
Revealing a brand new Battlefield 2042 experience. But first, for those who haven't been paying attention, here's what you've been missing out on.
God, look at these maps.
That's so cool.
This is that old trailer. Right?
Yeah. Well, I was going to say,
but with the reaction.
This is what current trailers are. They're getting it.
Yeah, this is it. You're right. Oh, was that gameplay? Was it pre-rendered?
No, I think we're getting people reacting to the trailer the first time.
I know.
Yeah.
No, I know that, but like, I don't understand getting excited for like seeing someone do that as not gameplay. I just can't watch this stuff without thinking about the Far Cry Primal.
The wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just can't.
On behalf
see that wolf?
of our entire team,
see that
we
wolf?
hope you're thrilled with what you've seen so far from Battlefield 2042. But this is just the beginning. We have so much more to show you. Battlefield 2042 is built up by 3 epic experiences. Firstly, of course, all-out warfare that we showed you earlier. Secondly, Hazard Zone that will show off.
People are saying that happened in
new
gameplay, and then they put that
community-driven
event
experience that we're
into
happy to share
the
with you
trailer, and so
today.
they're reacting to like, hey, the viral video got turned into a cinematic.
The
That makes
ejection
sense.
seat rocket launcher thing.
Designed from
Right,
community
exactly.
feedback. It's an
Ejectocito,
experience we've dreamt about
Cuz,
building
right,
for
got it.
over
Yeah.
a decade. So let's have a look.
Whoa.
What?
Whoa.
Where'd that come from?
Whoa. Loading in your DLC.
They're doing the gunshot thing, but with guns. The do.
Yeah, right. And when is Poppin gonna get fixed? Am I right? He's just going through the character select.
Oh, this Frostbite engine.
Right? Am I right? Did you guys load in yet? I just did. I just loaded in.
I just loaded in. The round start? Yeah, but you miss it. It's fine. Spawn on me.
Fine. My textures are still coming in.
That's no good. Oh, the pin's still in. You're fine.
That's not what you're supposed to do, but I like it. Okay, good.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
Hey, those are World War I or II guys, right?
So I think there's a mode in this one where they're letting you remix some existing maps from a bunch of the other Battlefield games. So you can just take elements from those maps and those games and put them into whatever your custom situation is.
Fun.
So not only are you in the middle of a climate apocalypse, but you can warp in these people from World War I who have no idea what climate change even is and make it even worse for them.
Bro, they would not be running forward. They would not be.
It's all just a team full of medics, huh? All right.
It's just like Hit Pulp Adventure, The Time Traveler by H.G. Wells. They say to themselves, rushing forward with their bayonets.
Also,
Yeah, get him. All
right, all
okay,
right.
that's sick.
All right.
I'd watch this movie. Here's the thing.
For ship.
I would watch the movie about the World War I soldiers needing to fight and defeat the incoming future soldiers who are trying to like conquer the past.
Coming soon from Amazon Studios, the Yesterday War.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
This looks incredible. There's so many crazy things happening in this trailer. We got knives versus defibrillators. We got soldiers from every era. I have so many questions, so let's bring on an expert. Here to help us out is the general manager of Ripple Effect. We've got Christian Grass. Welcome, Christian.
Hey, Austin. Thanks for having me. Super excited to be here.
Of course. Thank you for being here. Now, that trailer, absolutely ridiculous. Like, what the hell did we just see?
So what you just saw was the Battlefield Portal. It's a new community-driven experience that gives players the freedom to write their own rules and shape their own battlefield. You can mix and match content from Battlefield 1942, Bad Company 2, BF3, and Battlefield 2042 to create brand new game modes. Then you can share and discover those on the Portal platform. And that's just what's coming at launch. This is a real love letter to the fans from our incredible team.
And and this is your squad.
Yes, this is the fantastic Ripple Effect team, and they deserve all the credit in the world for creating this great experience. We've had so much fun bringing back some of the most beloved vehicles, gadgets, weapons and maps from past titles.
Well, thank you all.
Huge credit to this amazing team and everyone who's made Battlefield 2042 possible.
All right, get back to work.
Nice to see Bad Company getting a little love.
A little love, yeah.
Eureka Harbor.
I didn't see any of the mechs from 2142.
El Alamein.
Yes,
It
El
is
Alamein
what
is
it
also
is.
included. It's actually my all-time favorite map. Plus, we have Noshar Canal, Battle of the Bulge, and Valparaiso. And of course, all 7 of the new epic scale maps already announced for 2042, they're also playable in Portal.
I love it. I love it. But this is more than just maps, right?
Absolutely. Portal is a chance for the community to
Nope,
drive
just
the
maps.
platform. There's
That's
a
all you get.
slate of customization options and even an advanced logic editor for you to play around with. Tools that were previously only available to us on the development team.
So that trailer, it was just packed with a ton of crazy moments. So I'm curious, how wild can we actually get with Portal?
You can get pretty wild.
Yeah? Okay, so can I pit World War II against 2042?
Yes, you can.
Okay, what about game modes? Can I make an infection mode where it's me against a ton of super fast soldiers with knives?
Absolutely.
Okay, what about
Like
shoddy
Halo
snipes?
4G.
But not just regular shoddy snipes, like a gun game with a whole bunch of shoddy snipes from all throughout history.
That is a very specific idea there, Austin, but yes, actually you can.
I had no idea that was you were going to ask that, but
Yeah, definitely.
As a penguin.
Rudy Slapper says,
Penguin with a
no, you
flamethrower?
can't do that.
No, I mean, look, there are some limits. It's not a level editor.
There we go.
You can't edit the maps themselves.
can we
And
make
no, you
sentient
can't play as
vehicles?
a
Can we make
penguin
it so
with a flamethrower.
the vehicles are
Yeah.
sentient?
Fine, I had to ask.
And trying to
we
run us
stop
over.
climate change?
No.
To play around with.
Oh,
No.
yes. The options are pretty deep, and we're committed to working with the community to build out this suite of tools and content as the game evolves. We want this experience to go where you want to take it. We see this sandbox as a big part of the future of Battlefield 2042.
Well, I assume that the community is going to have a field day with this.
I really hope players will embrace Portal. That's who we
So is
built
this
it
in
for.
2042?
In fact, we gave a sneak peek to a few members
so.
of
I
the
believe so,
community
yes.
to see what they could come up
I don't
with.
think it doesn't sound like it's
Okay, I assume my
standalone.
invitation got lost in the mail, but that's fine, that's fine. Let's check it out.
2 teams and 2 VIPs, but only one way to score. This is VIP Fiesta by Courage.
VIP Fiesta.
Fiesta.
The US
Oh, how do I
Rangers,
score?
Battlefield 3 and Bad Company 2, facing off on Arica Harbor with 24 players and random loadouts. Die and you'll redeploy with an all-new loadout. Track down that enemy VIP and make it count. All bring the power of 2042 to Caspian border and take on the forces of 1942. This is quality versus quantity by Gabitron.
Oh, that's very fun. You see, it was 4
Yeah,
players,
4.
helicopters. But they have helicopters versus
Small squad
32
from 2042 are taking on 32 players
World War
from
II people.
1942.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The future's got the hardware, but the past's got the numbers.
Like, so are the 2042 weapons genuinely that much better?
But do it before your tickets are up. You're not getting them back unless you clear the sector.
So
Know
far,
what
it
that
seems like
means?
it.
Fine. Set up on orbital for the fight of your life.
Oh, Robot
with
Man.
Robot Man
Sure.
by Redacted. 20 duck-sized EOD bots. 1 horse-sized T-91. Settle your
Yeah.
battlefield debate.
Okay,
on who
sentient
wins what.
sentient vehicles is what I was looking for.
Yeah, there you go. Yep. That's very fun. Yeah.
Come on, dude, Robot Man, what? This looks so much fun, but I need to know. Just pretend like the cameras aren't here, just me and you. Who's Redacted?
Can't tell you that, sorry. But what I can tell you is that we're so excited for the players to create or simply discover their
Hideo
favorite new
Kojima
way
actually
to
made
play
that mode.
Battlefield. We can't
Yeah,
wait
that's
to
right.
explore and try out the thousands of experiences our community will build once they have the tools in their hands.
And we get our hands on Portal at launch, right?
Yes, Portal will be available at launch, day 1, along with a bunch of pre-made modes for you to try right away.
Okay, this is fantastic. Now, Christian, before you go, let me make sure that I have all of this straight.
Wait, a C?
So on top of all the content and maps
C,
that
yeah,
have already
C?
been announced,
It's in the
also
game.
get content from Battlefield 1942,
Not as good.
Bad Company 2, and
No.
Battlefield 3, including 6
It's
of the
coming.
best maps of all time, and all that can
It's
be
a coming.
sliced,
When you
diced, and
guess.
mixed
It's
together
a
in
coming.
Portal.
Was there an A
And
that I
we
missed?
I thought there was an
Did I
A.
miss
have
anything?
Hazard Zone coming later this year.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm telling you, Austin. If you've always been a fan or if you've never played Battlefield before, We want Battlefield 2042 to be the ultimate Battlefield experience.
Christian, just thank you. Thank you.
My pleasure, Austin. I'll see you on the battlefield.
All right, so Portal looks incredible.
Coming home. That's right. Coming home. Oh, there's a K.
We're gonna leave you
throws
with
me
one more
off.
surprise. First, though, you remember that secret code? I hope you were paying attention because all of the letters have been revealed. So if you want to win some awesome games and gear, stick around because
back?
we're gonna give you the link.
Was it?
to
It's
enter in
back.
just a
I missed the B and the A.
But for now,
was there a B?
There must have been a B and an A. It's
I
back.
hope you've enjoyed the
That
show
sounds
as
like a
much as
dead
I've
space.
enjoyed being
Dead
your
space.
Now, my name is Austin Creed, and our last reveal is somewhere in there.
Oh, that's a very Dead Space looking door.
But you know what?
Yeah.
Why don't you go?
Well, he turns around and he has the Isaac spine.
He should have done the thing where he holds the hand out and like a where's my
and
next
the
thing?
UI all comes up. Yeah.
Oh, this is Dead Space.
That looks like Dead Space.
That's 1,000% Dead Space. They should just call this Dead Space 3 and just pretend that one didn't happen.
Then you lose the wild shit that happened in the DLC there. That big boss fight against the things, I'm not going to spoil because it's still one of the stupidest things I've ever seen.
So, is Visceral still there?
I don't think Visceral's still.
No.
Visceral doesn't exist anymore.
Motive, okay.
Yeah. I think Motive may have grown out of Visceral, maybe? Are we just getting Dead
Motive's
Space?
Canadian.
Motive is Canadian. You're right.
Chance to win.
Not a lot there, but
chance to win.
Reboot or remaster? Chance to win games. Oh, then they said Logitech stuff or games.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
What's the URL?
I'm getting a lot of remake and remaster, so it's not new Dead Space.
Player.gg.
We don't know that from that, do we? Yeah.
That's been the rumor, I guess. How long is the screensaver going to go?
It's a weird URL, okay? So everybody's like, wait, what? It's Plurg?
Player.gg? Okay. Oh, it's with a Y?
Yeah.
Okay.
Plurg.
Great. Weird.
Was that the end? Is that the end?
Show? That's the show.
Oh, is that the show?
That's the show.
So in fact,
I mean,
they
it is
didn't
almost
do
2 o'clock, so yeah.
They didn't do any of the big sports stuff. They stayed away from. They did all the FIFA in the pregame, the Madden the pre-show. They didn't do any deep dives. They didn't bring Pele out. Wait.
What? NCAA isn't until next year, I think.
Yeah, I mean that'll have to be a whole big thing. Yeah, Pele's still alive.
Yes.
Think something happens?
Yeah. I don't think it says thanks for watching. I think that's it. Those are 3 Dead Space.
Yeah, they took the URL off and everything.
There's the spine glowy health bar, a moon, which the moons, and then a pyramid. Oh, nice try. Well, it still kind of worked.
We're almost there. Now we're in like an old FMV intro.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay, where do you put it? Where do you put those up against the Square event from E3 or the other events from E3 that happened?
I don't want to talk about the Square event from E3. That's
it's
better than that. I'll say that certainly.
Yeah, there wasn't 20 minutes filled with the same 5 minutes of the same game over and over again.
I'm trying to think what we got.
They showed stuff that is, with the exception of Dead Space, they showed stuff that is on the near horizon, which is always a good thing in my book. So
yeah, the fact that Lost in Random, is that what it was called? Lost in Random?
Yes, Lost in Random.
Out in September. That's nice.
That's good.
I think that Battlefield Portal mode is cool. But
I'm still a little confused how that fits in. Is it going to be like a Warzone thing? You think it's a standalone and comes with 2042?
I bet it just comes with 2142 because 2142 stuff is in it. And remember, there's no campaign with 2142. It's just.
Oh, I don't think I.
Yeah. There's no campaign. I believe it's just the multiplayer stuff. So that makes me think that that's part of what makes that package worth it.
Okay.
Sorry, 2042. I keep saying 2142. 2142 is the one with mechs and titans from 14 years ago or whatever.
Okay. Yeah, that looks like it could be silly and fun.
Yeah, no Apex gameplay for the new character or the new whatever the new map stuff is.
Monday,
Is a little bit of a
right?
bummer, but
is it Monday for gameplay on the Apex stuff? Is that right? And then
That's what they said. Yes.
Here we go. Here's a tweet. According to Razgriz2, they just tweeted, revisit the first Dead Space rebuilt from the ground up by Motive Studio. So that is a remake.
Okay.
Based on
That's
the
interesting.
Frostbite engine.
Yeah, sure.
So remake, not necessarily. Well, we think remake, not remaster.
Built from the ground up reads like remake,
Yeah,
to me
remake.
more than remaster.
Well, it's also only coming to current gen stuff.
Huh.
Okay.
I mean,
current gen and PC.
That game already had some pretty cool and creepy interiors with some modern lighting and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That could be cool.
Grid FMV.
I think there's a lot you can do.
Yes. The
Grid FMV is fun.
Yeah. I hope that plays out. Like I don't know what Grid people want. I know what I want. I want to drive a little bit and then have a lot of like video of people having drama. Yeah. And I want FMV.
And then to be able to drive by that video of people yelling at each other while I'm on the track.
Yeah, I want FMV people in the car. It's in the car.
It's in the car. It's in the car. I like that bit of the FMV where the guy tackled the other guy. That's the sort of ridiculous scenery chewing drama I want from my FMV games.
Yeah, like give me green screens of the racetrack with people on them and stuff. Give me a car flipping over somebody as they walk forward.
Yeah, absolutely.
I want that. Basically, want that. It's a Marvel in my grid.
Is there anything else? Knockout City stuff isn't for me. Sims Cottage Living isn't for me, but that was sick that Japanese Breakfast was there because that's for me. Are we missing anything else? Was that kind of it?
Really? I don't think.
Yeah.
It's, I mean, look, I maybe thought they would go in a little more on the sports stuff just because I somehow think that every year, despite the fact they never actually do during these things. But beyond that, I mean, it's kind of just what we were expecting. Like they had one new thing that, no one had really, rumored with Dead Space, but everything else was like, okay, here's the stuff we have. And that's fine. That's great.
So Austin, what it said revisit Dead Space, not the Dead Space franchise. Like, do you assume this is Dead Space 1?
Let me find the actual.
They move through all of them.
Maybe, right?
They probably do one first. This is probably like
I would be shocked if they were doing more than one.
This says it's the official. Let me see if the Motive Studio retweeted this. Yeah, they did. At Dead Space tweets, incoming rig link message, distress signal detected, uploading, dismember your worst nightmare, limb by limb, revisit the first #Dead Space, rebuilt from the ground up by Motive Studio, by @Motive Studio, and then it's a link to that teaser. Yeah, so this is going to be that makes sense to me. A remake of just that first game.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
I watched y'all play through that with Abby last year. You get through the whole thing? I don't remember.
You can do the whole first game,
Yeah, all of one. I don't think we got into 2.
No, that's the thing. Is like I feel like 2 is where that game started doing some really unique stuff in terms of setting and world building and stuff, and that's kind of where I want to see some of. But
I don't know if I finished.
I guess the thing that's not frustrating. The thing about this to me is that like when the Demon Souls remaster came out last year, Bluepoint did that. That was exciting for me, even though I had some issues with some of the like art direction with it, because it's so hard to go play Demon Souls. You need a PS3 to go play Demon Souls. But like, if I had to like draw a line in the sand, it would be like, you can go play Dead Space. I watched you play Dead Space last year. Maybe it's not super modern. I think a remaster would probably do me just as well as a ground up remake of that. I would rather there be a new one of those or a different new, horror action franchise or something. As Jay Harkins points out, Dead Space is on Game Pass. You can go play Dead Space now. I would rather a new interpretation or like we're rebooting the entire thing.
Or the
than a beat by beat remake.
Like optimized for the new consoles version of it.
Yeah.
I agree with that, but at the same time, I was just saying, just real quick, just with how skittish EA has been about their non-sports and Battlefield franchises and doing much of anything with them in the last several years, like I'm not surprised they would want to take a step that's like, we don't have to invest as much in making this as we might if we were just building an entire thing from the ground up.
Yeah, I would like it.
Well, I hope it's not a shot for shot. I hope they
Right.
go in there and they
Oh yeah, take some liberties by all means.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They-
people are
they
noting
don't
this might be EA trying to copy the Resident Evil remake success. I think the RE2 remake is incredible, but I think the gap between what RE2 was and what contemporary action horror games are and survival horror games are is so much wider than what Dead Space is to where we're at now. Like Dead Space was a
Yeah.
third person behind the back action game
Yeah.
in a model that still gets made, whereas that second Resident Evil game to where the RE2 remake was is like a pretty big gap. You know?
Also, I mean, for where this, the story's gone in banana places, but like, that series is still going. Like you make that remake and you
Sure.
have people who know the franchise currently and are excited, and you have new games coming out and it self feeds, right? I mean, there are a lot of people that like Dead Space, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm listening.
Maybe they'll make some big strength. Who knows? Maybe they will. Maybe you say it's a remake, and then like Final Fantasy VII remake, you do some wild shit with it to
that's what I hope.
surprise people.
That's what I hope.
I hope so.
Yeah, I
That'd be
hope
nice.
they change it for people who are familiar with it. I hope they change it a little bit so that it's and I hope they. My biggest worry is like, do you get the things right that made Dead Space so good? Like the breathing in the helmet, the stomp, the kind of map, the zero HUD. Like you have to recognize all these things that are the things at the time that you look back and you're like, these were good. Like this is what made it. It's not just the dismemberment stuff. It's the sound design and the weight that Isaac had when he was in that suit and all of that stuff was the stuff I really liked. So hopefully we get some of that.
Yeah.
Well,
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was EA.
Austin, thank you so much for joining us. What you got
Thank you for
going
having
on?
me.
Where can people
What
find
do we
more?
got going on? Waypoint.vice.com. We just did an episode of the podcast. That'll go up tomorrow. We've been doing some for Waypoint Plus subscribers, waypointplus.com. We've been doing some movie podcasts. We did one on The Forever Purge. We did one on No Sudden Move. We've done movie podcasts for all the Purge movies. Some of them are really good. Some of them are okay, and some of them are This is one of the air ones, but you should go listen to that.
Yeah.
We just started speaking of Resident Evil, Rob and Patrick have been playing through all of the Resident Evil remake, the GameCube one that then came to like PS4. And that's been really fun to watch. There is a system where every 5 new subscribers to either our Twitch or our memberful, our Waypoint Plus subscribers, we spin a wheel and then add some sort of terrible thing like you have to randomly shoot 1 bullet from whatever gun you currently have equipped, or you have to start making the door noises as you open the doors, and if you forget to, you spin the wheel again. So that's been very fun.
That's fun. Wheels
we
always
just
add a
started,
good dynamic to things, you know?
Yep, they
I've
sure
heard
do.
this.
In my experience as a viewer, I've seen them and I love them. And then Rob and I just started a Wildermyth playthrough for Tactical Tuesdays.
that.
We finished
That's
our
awesome.
XCOM thing. Dude, that game is so good. I liked that game before I started streaming it. And it's always like, is this going to hit the way it hit for me, for the audience? And I'm glad I played it first because I now know enough to like talk through how it works and what stats are. And that was good. So people should go check that out. That's up on our YouTube, youtube.com/waypointvice. And beyond that, all the things I'm juggling. More Civilized Age continues to be fun. Friends of the Table, I think we're having a really good season. The arc that's coming out right now is really good. And yeah, New Day, Power of Positivity. Book 1 is in stores now. Book 2, I think, hits in a couple of weeks, early August. I really like those. We wrote that as a single like story together, so I think reading both of those back to back really benefits it. So, go check all that stuff out.
And where can people follow you if they want those updates?
Twitter.com/Austin_Walker.
That's where you heard it, folks. Go follow it. Get all that business. Alex Navarro, thank you very much. We're going to be back. If you're watching this live, we're going to be back a little bit later today. Alex and I are going to do some trucking. We're gonna get a convoy going, and we're gonna truck, and we're trying to figure out how to put music into it without getting our streams muted or without getting it taken down. I don't know if we'll be able to do that, but we'll talk and truck. That's this is the nature of modern day. This is modern day trucking. This is everybody's worried about self-driving vehicles. No, it's getting copyright strikes when somebody plays More Than a Feeling on their radio station.
This is the first real thing that's like I wish you had your own servers so that you could dodge this.
Yeah.
Well, you know?
Me too.
You know,
we'll see.
Listen, paying for the music rights to More Than a Feeling might be less money than having our own servers. We'll have to do the math.
Can
on
you
that
just
and see.
can you just get like a subscription to Audio Network or something and just download all of the music there and just hit shuffle?
Yes, for sure.
There's ways. I have ideas.
To do that, we probably have to make sure we have an accountant and move money into a bank account to pay for things.
And
baby
we
steps.
Know $3,000 a minute.
$3,000 a minute. It's amazing.
Patreon.com/Nextlander.
That's right. All right,
dudes.
Austin, thanks so much. Alex, thanks so much. We'll be back a little bit later today. If not, tune in tomorrow for some more stuff. I think we're going to play the Pokemon MOBA, Pokemon Unite.
I just downloaded that. Let me know.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Let's talk.
Yeah. We're gonna be hitting that tomorrow. Abby's gonna join us. We were like, hey, do we want to see if Thieves? And she's like, definitely. And then we switched. We're like, hey, what about the Pokemon MOBA? She's like, sure, yeah, I'm still around. Like,
that's the right response.
Yeah. No, she was like, yeah, sure, of course. All right.
Poor Abby. She wanted to go on the Sea of Thieves journey with you, and now you got to make her be a Pikachu.
That's fine. It's basically the same thing. All right. Thanks, everybody. We'll be back a little bit later. Bye.